Alright guys, we are back on the road. We're in the middle of nowhere, Kansas right now. I think the closest town is El Dorado. We have a load of Rubbermaid stuff going to a Lowe's distribution center in Groveport, Ohio. We booked this load. I brought a load of beer kegs from Denver to Wichita. So brought that out here. I do that load literally just to get out of Denver. Pays for the fuel, and then we'll start making money now. Like I've said before, Denver freight is just, it's not very good. But now we're headed east, going back to Ohio. Sorry about always being on the same roads. We're going back up to 70 and across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. See how far we get tonight. It's Friday right now. This actually drops off on Sunday, which is cool. We're about 12 and a half hours away from where we need to be. Still have 8 hours of clock left I can drive today. Probably won't drive all of it. I think this delivers at like 10 o'clock in the morning or something, so we have a lot of time. But and Lowe's is like Walmart or any of the other big distribution centers. They don't want you there early. They don't take any early stuff, so there's really no need to push it real hard. But we'll get some driving in today. Fuel prices are still ridiculous.
In 1 3/4 miles, take the exit on the right to US 54 east toward El Dorado.
I was happy to pay $4.80 something the other day, which is sad that you're happy to pay that. But the Mudflap app is awesome. Seems to be the best one for fuel savings. My RTS card does okay, but Mudflap usually has more options and bigger discounts, to be honest. Make sure I take the right exit here. But yeah, so we're back at it. It's a gorgeous day. Probably should get as much driving in as we can today just because it's a nice day. Probably be in Kansas for a couple more hours. I'd like to get at least into Illinois, which I probably will.
Take the exit on the right to US 54 east toward El Dorado.
We'll just see. Drive minimum of 3 hours still today, so I can get real close tomorrow, drop this off on Sunday, and then we'll see what I do after that. Probably sit most of Sunday. There's some good looking loads on the board for Monday, which is really nice. So we'll do that.
Continue on the current road.
See where those take us. Kansas roads are freaking nice, man. They're some of the nicest roads in the country. They do a good job of taking care of them. Some of them are toll roads. Fine, I'll pay a toll if I get to drive on nice roads like this most of the time. You cross the 70 into Colorado and it's like driving on a freaking washboard. So this is great. Finally happy summer times here. Try to get as much in the next, what is it? It's already though June. Next 5 months as possible. Got to worry about wintertime creeping back up fast. It's not. Hopefully we don't have to talk about that for a while, but you never know. The weather's been crazy lately. I know it snowed at home just a couple weeks ago. And weird. It was in the 90s, and then it snows, and then it rains. It's just kind of a weird thing. Yeah, man, don't mind me. I'm just barreling at you at 65 mile an hour in a 65,000 pound truck. You're okay though. Idiot. If anybody ever watches these that's not a truck driver, don't do stuff like that. Like, don't act like we're a normal car. We can't stop fast. don't wait 5 seconds and pull out. Because this idiot pulls out in front of me and then I have to pass him, and now he's going to be behind me, and I bet you in 15, 20 seconds they'll be whizzing by me when they could have just freaking waited. Stupid. Anyway, rant on that over. I can rant about that all day probably. Yeah, so I'll leave you guys on a bit, give you a little bit of show of the road, and talk to you later. All right, good morning. We are out of here. We stayed at a Love's in Boonville, Missouri last night. And now we are going to go, I've got a Pilot punched in Ohio, just a few miles from our drop. There's a couple places closer, but where we're going is a pretty big industrial area. So truck stops in those types of places generally are pretty full up all the time. So we'll stay a little bit farther away. I was pretty surprised last night when I pulled into this Love's. It was like 7:30 or so, and there were tons of spots. I was shocked. There's a Pilot right across the road from here too. I figured I'd have to pay for parking over there, but nope, didn't have to, which was nice. I did reserve a spot already for tonight because
take the exit on the right
I don't want
to I-70 East.
Take any chances of actually not having a spot. And it's on the weekends, the truck stops are a little fuller because a lot of the guys and gals, a lot of the drivers are just sitting waiting till Monday either to deliver or get their next load or whatever. There's not a whole lot of stuff that delivers or picks up on the weekend. There is some, but not a lot. A lot of people do their resets over the weekend or whatnot. So if you're out driving, you got to make sure you have a spot because they're going to be full a lot sooner than had you not. You know what I mean? Had it not been the weekend. Wow, it's too early, I guess. We slept in this morning. We don't deliver this load until Sunday late morning, and we're only 8.5 hours away right now, so there's no need to get up and go real early. I suck at that anyway. I am not a morning person whatsoever. But yeah, we're in Missouri right now. Blow through this, get through Illinois and Indiana, and I'll be feeling good. I feel good now, but make a few miles, make the trip a little shorter, get this over with, get paid,
Continue on
And on to the
I-70.
next one. I'm really hoping I can find something to snag to pick up on Sunday, but I don't know. I don't need a reset right now. I don't want to do one right now. I'd really like to just get out on the road and keep rolling, making some money. The only way you do that's with these wheels turning, man, and you got to keep going. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Hopefully it stays that way. Trucker Path, which is one of the apps I use for navigation, which its navigation is I honestly think its navigation is garbage. Like yesterday, I'm coming out of Kansas going to Ohio, right? So you're going to go up to 70 and head east. Well, Trucker Path wanted me to go all the way up into Nebraska and drive all these weird roads and then cut back down south to get to Columbus. Well, I-70 literally goes right through Columbus, Ohio. Why would I do that? And now, the only reason I still even subscribe to Trucker Path is because it shows a lot of truck stops and stuff along your route. Right now it's telling me that the 600, well, for one, it's saying 640 miles to get to the pilot that I'm going to will take me 11 hours and 14 minutes, which isn't even close to the truth. And then my Garmin, to my destination, my drop, is 570 miles and it'll take me 8 hours. And now, you know, Trucker Path is horrible for navigation 90% of the time. I like it for the truck stops and like the reviews of the places you're going to load or unload or whatever you're doing, but the navigation piece is trash. Where is this stupid thing trying to take me? Oh, I hate it. Just trash. There was a big biker rally in a small town in Kansas over the weekend. Well, the 4th and 5th, which is today and tomorrow. There are bikes all over. I saw yesterday in Kansas a bunch of police had a bunch of them pulled over and stuff. Last night there was a big group at the Loves. They went thundering out of there. Here come a couple right now. Outcast. Lots of bikes around right now. Good weekend for that. I go back and forth. I kind of want a motorcycle, but at the same time, like, do I really want to be out here driving all over the place and then get home and be like, oh man, you know what sounds like a ton of fun? Taking a ride. I don't know. I just kind of the way I think about it, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I'll let you guys see some more of I-70 that I've recorded probably 50 times. We'll get going up here. All right, guys, it is 3:30 Sunday afternoon. We've been hanging out outside this delivery for an hour and a half. We showed up 2 hours early and got told we had to come back. So now this will be about a half hour early. I really hope they don't tell us just to come back. When I showed up, it was like 2 o'clock, and the gate guard said that shift change was about to go on, so hopefully that should be done now. It's after 3, so we're going to get up here and see. We're a live unload, and there's been a lot of drop trailer guys in and out of here, but that isn't us. So let's go see what we can do.
Turn right on Sharps Landing Drive.
I really hope they don't make us slide our tandems before we get in there. That would suck. I hate when places do that. It just makes everything harder. If your trailer doesn't want to... It looks like we're going to have to, though, but we'll see. Rough out here right now, man. I've been looking at loads to pick up tomorrow since it's Sunday, and man, the rates are just garbage. Can't run around here losing money like that. How's it going, man?
Howdy.
Get you some paperwork. There you go.
Can I have you slide your tandems all the way back
Yep.
for me?
Yep. You stay there. You don't move. So dumb.
Alright. There's that for you.
Okay.
Can I get you to pull forward here and I'll get the seal cut off?
Okay.
And then after that, take this sharp right-hand turn, go all the way down to the end of the building. You'll see the shipping and receiving office, and they'll get you your dock.
Okay. I know why they have us break our seals, but I wish they freaking, or not break our seals, that was dumb. Why they have us slide our tandems, but I wish they understood how much harder that makes it to actually back into spots. So
In
stupid.
1/4 mile, arrive at 3760 Sharps Landing Drive on the right.
Here, go to the shipping office. Trucking is so stupid right now. I'm really frustrated. Everything is so stupid right now. You know, you just can't. Oh, stop me! You can't make ends meet with this idiot. Ruining everything. And that's legitimately how I feel about it. Everything's been ruined. I'm annoyed with it all. I'm assuming the shipping and receiving is all the way down here on the end, but we're going to see.
Arriving at 3760 Sharps Landing Drive, on the right.